All right, moving on to the second college football game. It is a 7 o'clock Eastern Time game on ESPN. Texas Longhorns taking on Arkansas Razorbacks. The line for this game has moved since it opened up. Texas opened up at minus 165. Since then, it has moved all the way to minus 265 on DraftKings. Arkansas opened up at plus 145, sitting at now plus 215 value. So this line has been moving. Abhishek, second game of tomorrow's college football slate. Who you got, man?
This is the most intriguing matchup for me. Week 1, week 2. I think one team is getting way too much credit, and I think one team is getting far too much blame. Texas is getting far too much credit. They were at home. New head coach Steve Sarkisian, new quarterback. They had two quarterbacks. Hudson won the job. They have their best players are running back Bijan Robinson. He's a monster. He's going to make it. He's going to be in the NFL soon, very soon. They took care of a Louisiana team who we all could also be overrating, in my opinion. They were ranked 23rd or 22nd when the polls came out. And give Texas credit. All the people were saying, yo, Texas sucks. Texas, we keep going through this. They fire coaches, change coaches. They never do anything. They're playing a ranked team. Louisiana last year went to Iowa State, the team that we just went over, and beat them week 1 at Iowa State. So people were like, yo, Louisiana +8, money line, hammer them, underdog, upset. Texas was like, nah, we're not going to have that. New head coach, new philosophies, new culture. They won the game 38. I think the score was 38-18. It was never in doubt, and Texas took care of business. I think they're just getting a little bit too much credit for doing that. Now, Arkansas, they were about to lose to Rice. Arkansas had a great season last year. They had one of the best defenses in the country. 9 starters came back. They have a new quarterback, but their head coach looks like he knows what he's doing. They played Rice. Once again, same thing as Iowa State. You got a varsity team versus a freshman team. And Rice actually was leading. I forgot when. I think somewhere in the first half, third quarter, Rice had the lead. But then Arkansas, you have to give them credit because they put their foot on the gas, and they ended up beating them by nearly 20 points. So when they realized they had to win this game, same thing with Iowa State. You can make the argument Arkansas was looking ahead to next week, tomorrow, against Texas. This is one of their biggest games. So it's kind of that's why I call this the most interesting game of the weekend, because you can make the argument both teams were looking forward to the following week, but Texas, they were already playing a ranked team. So you can't make the argument for them. They had to be ready because a ranked team was coming into their building, their turf. So Arkansas, I think they're going to play much better. Their defense, I think, is better than Texas's. I feel the offenses, I kind of give it to Texas, but now you're going to be going up against one of the best defenses in the SEC this weekend. Primetime game, 7 o'clock game, Arkansas, bro, those fans are going to be going crazy. Those college students are going to be going crazy. So this line has moved to 7. I think I'll take the 7. If you get 7.5, get 7.5 because that's a very big number. But I think Arkansas has a chance to win this game outright, upset at home. I love home underdogs in football. +7, +7.5. Take the points. I think Arkansas has a legitimate chance here to win this game.